This short video will explore the various aspects of the Savage Reservation and how it shaped John and Linda's identities. The reservation is called Malpais, translates to bad country in Spanish, is located outside the World State in New Mexico, and is populated by Indians. It is described as dirty and unhygienic, and the people seem to possess moral values, humanity, and are aware of their right to be free. There doesn't seem to be a political system, political security, or stability. Classes are not important or non-existent. In Malpais, it is rather the age that determines the respect people get. The society's lifestyle is very simple but hard because they are very dependent on nature, and technology is non-existent. The people of the Savage Reservation have beliefs on marriage, love, and family that contradict that of the Brave New World. They believe in monogamy, and that a relationship should be totally based on their love for one another. They also have families the natural way, instead of being decanted. These aspects are seen as wrong by the Brave New World society, and so everyone born in the Savage Reservation dies there. They can never leave. This is the way the Brave New World keeps these savages controlled and contained. The Savage Reservation is the complete opposite of the controlled and sterile society of the Brave New World. Every aspect of each society contradicts that of the other. The Savage Reservation is seen as a dystopia, yet it is home to many people, and even people caught in the middle of the two societies, like John and Linda. Like in the Brave New World society, religion plays a big role in the Savage Reservation, but they show their dedication in a much different way. The Savage Reservation religion resembles both Christianity and that of a more Indian-like belief system. They worship a man who died on a cross, but they also perform sacrifices and send young men on animal spirit journeys. The society of the Savage Reservation is very close with nature. The human sacrifices are not only made for a man to prove his strength and commitment to the community, but also because they believe they are sacrificing the men for the gods, in hopes it will bring rain and consequently crops. This could be compared to how ancient societies dealt with drought. They used to participate in rain and sun dances in order to grow crops. Since he knows how different he is, John wishes he was the one sacrificed during one of the reservation's rituals. He's willing to do anything it takes to show his commitment and prove he belongs despite his differences. The Savage Reservation has a much different view on sex than the Brave New World society. This makes it difficult for Linda because she is used to sex being totally physical, and she thinks it's normal to go have sex with any guy she wants. In the reservation, their views on sex are more similar to what ours are today, which results in her being despised by many women in the community as she sleeps with multiple men during her time at the reservation. John is also affected by the Savage Reservation because his mother is so well known and disliked because she sleeps with so many men. He too is hated by most of the community. It gets to the point where he wants to kill the men his mother is sleeping with and ends up attempting to stab Popeye because he is so frustrated. Unlike the members of the Brave New World society, the people in the Savage Reservation are subject to aging. At some point, much to the surprise and disgust of Lenina, while Bernard and Lenina have different reactions to this, it's clear that this is a big shock for both of them, coming from a society where old age is never experienced. Linda is one of the best examples of aging that we are shown in the Savage Reservation. Though she is originally a member of the Brave New World community, after being abandoned by the DHC on her trip to the reservation, she slowly shows signs of aging until she becomes the overweight, wrinkly old women Lenina and Bernard are introduced to. Men have the upper hand and are considered superior and stronger than women. Men do physical work and fight to prove their status. The men in Malpais also partake in sacrifices. Women take care of the children and make sure they are fed and healthy. Women mainly do work at home. The Savage Reservation plays a big role in shaping the identities of both John and Linda. As someone who is much different than everyone else in his community, John tries to form an identity that will allow him to fit in. He is willing to do whatever it takes to do this. So it's clear that the Savage Reservation plays a big part in forming his identity. The community's views on sex cause his mother and him, as a result, to be disliked. He therefore feels he needs to prove himself even more. His idea of sacrificing himself for the gods and his community is the only way he feels he can do this. Linda's inner identity doesn't change much throughout her time at the reservation. She remembers her roots, no matter what, and despite her change in appearance and lifestyle, she never forgets the Brave New World community and what she learned there. Linda's identity as seen by society, however, is influenced very much by the reservation and their views, because the Savage Reservation has a much different view on sex than the Brave New World community. Linda and her habit of sleeping with numerous men on a daily basis is despised by a number of women in the reservation. Also, her time at the reservation has taken a toll on her appearance. As a result, she is viewed as disgusting by Bernard and Lenina. A quote from the novel in chapter 11, line 29 and following resembles how the Brave New World view Malpais. In the Beta- geography room, John learned that a savage reservation is a place which, owing to unfavorable climatic or geological conditions or poverty of natural resources, has not been worth the expense of civilizing.